Hi besties, this is Chido Craft. So today we'll be learning how to block a mold. In market we have plain, designed, different sizes of mold. So we'll be blocking this particular designed mold. So that one is the mold. Then this is my mat. Some people use Tsunami breast pad and all that, but this is the kind of mat I use. Is a quality one. This is my pin. This is oil. You can use any lubricant of your choice, and this is my stiffener or my gum. So let's get started. We also need these scissors for trimming the mat. All right. So the first thing we are going to do is to wrap your mold in a black nylon and grease it. This will help your mat to come out after you must have finished molding it. So you can apply oil, Vaseline, anything that is oil that can make your mat come out of this mold easily after putting the nylon. You can just use it. Okay, this is the why we wrap it in nylon and grease is for easy removal after molding. So you apply it very well on top of it and beneath it where you'll be attaching your using your pin. Okay, now after you must have done that, you keep your this thing aside, your oil aside. Then you pick up your mat. Some people use measurement, like they use tape to measure their mat, but me, I do tracing, right? So I first of all trace it. This one is a designed mat. We first of all get the shape first before we proceed to the back side. So where I am holding now, I just traced it and make sure that it will go round, like it will go to the back of it. So what I'm doing is that I'm tracing. All right. I don't know. Other persons may use another method, but this is a method I love using. So now, if I want to double it, I will just place this one on top of that one and trace it out. That's all. So once you are done tracing out, you will now start pinning. All right. I used pin. You can use bias when it comes to pinning of this, especially where the design is. It depends on the design you're going to give it. So you can use bias to wrap round to be holding it on that design, so that after you must have removed the gum, you won't have traces of gum there. You still have a neat work. Why you may not be able to see it here is because this one is a white mat. It blends with the stiffener. All right. So this is how you'll be tracing it. Normally you do not wet south first before you now start. You press it down, then put your pin. You press it down and put your pin. This is how you're going to continue doing it until you cover the whole design on top. Then you can proceed to the design behind. All right, you can see if you after putting your this one, you check if there's any one remaining, you can as well pin it. So now we are pinning the back. You see the way I'm holding it, this is north, south, then east and west. So this is how you're going to do it first. Then before you now start bringing down the remaining part of it. This is what we call blocking of mold. All right, you block your mold. Most times this designed mold is always difficult, but once you continue practicing it, you get used to it. Okay, this is how we design it. This is how you can this is how you can block it. You take it one step at a time. All right. So if you are coming across this page for the first time, please kindly subscribe. We have a lot we share here. We give you enough DIY that you can practice. You can learn at your own time. Kindly subscribe. please give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any question, feel free to drop it in the comment section. I'll be there to answer your questions. Okay? Thank you so much for sticking with this girl, Chido Craft. Thank you for always coming around. We appreciate. All right, this is how we continue blocking it until you cover the whole down part of it. Okay? It's very easy, though for the first timer, it is not always easy. Now I am done. You can see how neat. And look at the edges, very sharp. Look at the edges, very sharp. So if you bring it up and you see anyone flying, you can still pin it down. Okay? Now the next thing I'm going to do is to, after making sure that everywhere is okay, after making sure everywhere is okay, I'll apply water. I always apply water. Two things. It's either you apply water or you make your stiffener watery. But me, I love wetting my mat. Once you wet it, don't just soak it in water, just wetting, so that for easy absorbing of the um you can see the way adding water for easy absorbing of the stiffener. Okay, so that it won't be that after working you didn't notice it didn't stiff, because we call it stiffener or gum, so it has to stiff. So when you use water, it will be very easy for it to absorb the gum. All right, so here you either use gum or you use hand. Normally I love using hand. I love using hand though, because there are kind of mats that if you want to apply gum and you use brush, it will show. Especially black mold, it will show. But when you use hand, it will be very smooth. Even if it will show, it won't be that much. So I used this brush to apply gum all over. Apply gum vigorously, as in be generous with the gum. Be generous with the gum. If you want it to be strong, like real strong, be generous with it. Apply it very well and take your time to blend it. Don't just pour gum and leave it. No, pour gum, blend it. Keep blending because it needs to penetrate. It needs to penetrate and come in contact with the nylon. All right. So once you apply gum, don't just leave it or just you're tired and all that. Just go ahead and keep rubbing it, keep massaging it, or I don't know the language to use so that you understand the way I'm just doing it. Keep doing it. Once it blends and you are done, you just leave it under the sun to dry. If there is no sun, it can dry under the fan, it can dry under room temperature, but those ones take longer time. But if it's under the sun, it can dry in the next 6, 7 hours, depending on the weather. All right. So anywhere can dry your mat. Okay. Once you are done, you just keep it under the sun, under the fan, room temperature for it to dry. Okay. I hope you're able to learn one or two things from this blocking of mood. Like this is my way of blocking it. So some other persons may have other ways they do theirs. But this is the way I block my mood, especially designed mood. So as you can see how neat it is. You can see how clean it is. This is what your mat should look like. So when it dries, you bring it out, you bring out the mood, and you're left with your mat to work with. Okay? You're left with your mat. So something like this is what it will look like. See the inner part of this one? This is what it's going to look like. I hope you enjoyed this class.